Maybe. Can you hear me? I hope so. I really wanted to be able to talk to you guys. Any good? Yes, you can. Hear me now? Yes, excellent. That's good to know. So, who we got? We got Marcel was first, and young Mark from just across the other side of town. WrestleMania's here. Hi guys, hope you had a good day. I'm trying to use OBS. Haven't used it for a while, and just trying to get my head back into the swing of things. Glad you can hear me, Marcel, from all the way across the ditch. You finished painting for the day, mate? WrestleMania from Pennsylvania. Must be early in the morning there, Wrestler, is it? I'm guessing about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's about 8:30 here at 8:30 on Monday night. So yeah, I just the last live stream I did, I just used Google Hangouts, and of course somebody had to say, "Oh, Mark, with all that stuff that you reckon you know about, why aren't you using OBS?" So I went, okay. I nearly blew out your eardrums, Mark. Sorry, mate. Have I turned it up too loud, or maybe you turned it up too loud? I don't know. 6:30, eh? That was a pretty good guess, Wrestler. Getting up ready for work, maybe. I'm certainly glad my work day's over. It's a joy, all right. But there you go. So yeah, playing around with OBS. So as you can see, I got this little side thing up there. Little yell out in the corner, just so that anybody who pops in that's never met me before knows straight away that I am Aussie Mark, as they say. As I say. Oh, you've got your headphones on, Mark. Fair enough. And it's 10:30, Marcel. 2 hours ahead. Yeah, it is. That's right. Of course it is. So that means, yeah, you're. I suppose you're a bit of a night owl, Marcel, are you? I'm normally sitting watching the idiot box with my good lady wife this time of night, but she's gone away for 4 nights, so guess who'll be live streaming every night. Yay! I might have to start a little bit earlier tomorrow night. Been mucking around a bit. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I said I wanted to play around with this OBS, so that was one of the things I tried. Here's another one that I thought I'd give a crack. So put a little scrolling bizzo down the bottom. Guess who's been watching too many YouTube videos to try and learn a bit more about this stuff. So yeah, it's fun though. I enjoy trying to get things better. In the Sky Greg, hey Mark, got to catch up on your vids, need to look up OBS. You do indeed, brother. It's a free program, gives you so many more options than just the normal Google Hangout if you want to start doing that, Greg. OBS, outdoor broadcasting system or something. Just Google OBS, you'll find it. I'm glad you love your coffee mug. Look, you've got one and I haven't even got one, Marcel. Look, I'm just using an old pottery one. So I'm glad you like your mug, buddy. I've got to order myself one as well. You like that scroll, WrestleMania? Yeah, amazingly easy to do. I'm going to have to make a video course. You know me. I'm going to have to make a tutorial on how I did these things. Mark's uploaded a new video. Excellent. And Mars Trup, how do I pronounce that? Trupkovic has joined us. Hello to you. And Darwin Droning's here. Excellent. It's lovely to see you guys here and having a bit of a g'day. I hope you've all know each other's channels and are supporting each other. Because that's what half the reason why people go on live streaming is to meet new people and to meet new channels. I'm not telling you guys anything you don't know, of course. I got it right, Mars. I'm very pleased. It's a little bit tricky. I work in a call center, so I get to try and pronounce names from all sorts of nationalities all day long. It's an absolute bane of my life to try and get some of them, especially some of the Asian names are really difficult to pronounce, but hey, it is what it is. Eagle VP is in the house. Good afternoon. I think it's afternoon. Keith, is it? Afternoon where you are? No, it can't be. Oh, I can never get these times right. And I've got a clock thing down here. In fact, let me have a look. If I go to my world's clocks, I hope some of you have seen that video I made about putting world's clocks down the bottom. Okay, I can see here. It is in London. It is 11:42 a.m. Ah, you beat me to it, Eagle. Yes, I have a world clock pinned down at the bottom on the taskbar. And I can bring that up and get all of the most common times that I want. If you like, I can make another video about how to do that. It certainly helps to know what time it is where people are. Marcel's already supporting Eagle VP. Awesome. Eagle VP, otherwise known as Keith, otherwise known as Grandpa sometimes. He's, those of you who don't know, Eagle VP is a great... great interviewer, as well as drone flyer, as well as video maker, and in fact it was Eagle VP who introduced me to #IAmACreator. Therefore the sign behind me, as you can see. So yeah, it's definite. IAmACreator is #IAmACreator is definitely a great great thing, Keith, and I thank you so much. That's why my channel's grown, and Marcel has grown. Marcel hit 2,000, didn't you, Marcel? That is awesome, brother. If you, that's, I'm very hoping to get there very, very soon. Marcel is in New Zealand, for those of you who don't know, and is a painter. So he's very got some great talent, as well as being a huge advocate of #IAmACreator, for those of you who don't know. Yep, just over 2K, that's what I thought, Marcel, yeah. I'm creeping up there, but might be another week or so before I get to do that. Let me just go back to OBS. I want to change this. Whoops, I'm going to see if I can get the chat on the screen as well. Let's try that. How's that? Yes, that's better. So there we go. There's another option that I found on OBS, playing around with a few different things. Eagle VP is 2029 at present. Wow. I'm lagging behind. You boys have gone leaping ahead of me. I'm going to have to get more videos out or do something to try and catch you. Not that it's a race, of course, but it'd be good. Like the look? Good, 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 Marcel. I'm glad. Eagle VP, sorry, said like the look. HDMI for Inspire controller, Phantom 3 HDMI part number. Not quite sure what we're on about there. Maybe I missed something further up in the chat. Marcel, you're feeling guilty. Come on. You deserve what you got. You've been there. You've probably been on a hell of a lot more live streams than me as well. So people say that being on a live stream is an awesome thing to be on if you're not running the live stream, because you get a chance to chat with people, whereas the person who runs the live stream is probably a bit more intent on what they're talking about, and so perhaps not quite getting as many people hitting that old big red button there as might otherwise be. John, did I miss what you were saying, John? I'm sorry. Mars says John was talking to you about it. Oh, Eagles supporting Mars. That's great. There you go, Mars. You got another supporter today. So yeah, that's it's good to see you guys here, and good. I've been playing around with OBS, like I said. One of the things that I know that you do, Keith, is I saw the other day is you were having like a panel. You had Pixie in one window and you were in the other one. I'm not quite sure how to set that up in OBS yet, so maybe I'll have to have a yarn to you about it. Mars, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I can't remember that conversation. I apologise. Wallace in Brisbane is sandbagging on the side. Hello, Wallace. Welcome to you from Vegas. Oh, Eagle VP just tweeted my stream. Excellent. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, my friend. Yep, I'm just trying to do a bit more now. Finally got my act together. Oh, my dog is scratching up the floor. Sorry about that. Yeah, just trying to connect a bit more, because you know, when you just keep making videos without actually talking to people, it's a bit easy to lose that connection, and people, you know, may not feel quite as connected to you and may not even want to stay supported to you. So WrestleMania says, I did not play around with the OBS option yet. I finally got the green screen down with different backgrounds. That's fun to play with. Yes, it is, Wrestler. Green screen is fun, especially that damn dog. Sorry, really annoying me. Layla, settle down. Settle. Come on, settle down. Sorry, guys. Some of you might have seen Layla on my last live stream. She's a little black Labradoodle, and she's always by my side, but for some reason she just loves scratching up the floor before she heads off to bed. So anyway. So Marcel says, Tripvik, there you go, brother, and I'm your 16th supporter. 16th, wow, it'd be great if we could get him past 20 while he's here. That would be awesome. So one of the things I wanted, you know, I want to live stream at this time of day, because the people in #Creator that primarily are in the States, and so with the time difference, I think a lot of people, with a few exceptions like you, Wrestler, are probably not up or not on the YouTube yet, and certainly got a busy day ahead of themselves, and so it's not a good time in America, but it is here. And so I bet there's a lot of people in Australia and New Zealand who don't know anything about #IAmACreator, don't know anything about me, and maybe they can learn a bit more about me by just me being here and talking to you guys. So even Ausbeach Andy, hi Andy, how you going, mate? It's glad to see you here. Perth West Oz, keep up the great work, thank you very much. Like the cloning yourself. I hope you guys saw that cloning video. Just a bit of silliness, but I just love playing around with the you know, the different things you can do on the computer, and there's so much stuff you can do with that's free, and that's, you know, I like doing all the stuff where I don't have to spend any money. Who the hell wants to spend money? It's too hard to earn it. So WrestleMania says, Layla's digging to the other side of the world. It sounds like that sometimes too. We have a parquet floor flooring, like a wooden tile flooring kind of thing. And when we were so precious about it when we first moved in here, but now Layla just scratches it, then we just can't be bothered. So there you go. But anyway, oh, Giggles has joined us. Welcome to you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I've been trying to keep up with some of your videos. I'm sure lots of you know Giggles from #IAmACreator movement. It is definitely, she's definitely got a good channel, and I think you won on the IAmACreator-thon. Didn't you win the Creator of the Week, Giggles? I'm pretty sure you did. So Giggles, you're the only female here at the moment. So I hope that doesn't scare you off. So yeah, Giggles knows Marcel, and Eagle VP knows Giggles. So a lot of people know each other here, but I bet there's a few of you who don't know about each other. I wanted to tell you guys, those of you who aren't aware of it yet, I'm trying to put together a #IAmACreator video project. Some of you might have seen that video. Those of you who haven't, it's basically just getting you to film yourself on about 15 to 30 second video, just simply saying, hi, my channel name is whatever it is, I support small YouTubers, I'm a member of the #IAmACreator community, and then uploading it as unlisted. Then once it's uploaded, copy the address and you can email it or message it to me so I can download it and put them all together into a big creative video. I've only got about 10, I think, at the moment, and I want to close it at the end of next week. So if you want to be part of that, I'm going to be uploading the finished product as a Creative Commons so that you guys can download it and put your own copy on your own channel. That way you'll get to share other people's faces and other people's channels on your channel. And that's what #IAmACreator is all about, guys. I'm sure you know that already. Mars says, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. Here are heaps of likes and favorites about drones. Okay, well, Mars, I am going to see if I can find your channel. Is it called Mars Tropic? I presume it is. Yeah, Keith, that'd be good if you can do that. That would be great. Greg's heading up my way in October. Okay, well, I'm just looking for Mars Tropic. Seeing if I can find you, brother. Put it in the search. M-A-R-Z. How do we spell that? Tropic. T-R-U-P. No, Trupkovic. Trupkovic. I'll get it right in a minute. Trupkovic. Trupkovic, I think. Is that how we got it? Yeah, with a K and then a C. Maybe I got it the wrong way around. With a K at the front and a C at the back, Marcus. Okay, searching for that. You'll see in a minute why I'm doing this. Mars. Okay. So if I now grab this, put it over here, what I'm doing is I've got one of the scenes on OBS, which is actually going to show you the channel that we're talking about. So let's have a look, see if we've got this right. And then if I, whoops, then if I change the text to Mars Trupkovic, okay, that, and then transition. Good channel, isn't it? Mars, I hope it is. So yeah, that's another part of the scenes that I was building today when I wasn't at work as part of this OBS thing. So in fact, you've got something that I haven't got, Mars. I can't believe that all the years I've been doing this, I still haven't made an intro video for myself on my channel. So that's pretty poor, I guess. But anyway, Eagle VP's got to pop out and make a coffee. Yeah, well, cheers. I'm having a coffee with you, Keith. So you go make one and we'll have one together. And no doubt Marcel's got one. Marcel, you seem like a bit of a coffee addict. Would that be right? I wonder how many you have in a day. I only have about, I don't know, 3 maybe in a day. Oh dear. So that's Mars Trupkovic. Those of you who haven't seen his channel, that's it right there. Click the like. Yes, if you can click the like on this video, that would be awesome, guys. I really appreciate that. And any of you who are on Twitter, don't hesitate to tweet this out to let more people come. I'm going to try and stay on here for a few hours to this evening and see what happens. So let me go back to here. I'm going to go back to my lower thirds, which gives you the link to my Twitter that I was mentioning. So twitter.com/IAmAussieMark, as well as Instagram, that I know some of you are following me over there. And it's Aussie Mark's Photos on Instagram. Oh, excuse me. Got the burps after that coffee. So yeah, it is a good day and a good evening to be doing this. You see what's happening in the chat. Marcel says, indeed, he has plenty of coffee. Absolutely. In the sky, Greg says Oz Beach and Marcel. Looks like you must be supporting them now, which is fantastic. Good, guys. I'm glad you guys are supporting one another. That's what the whole idea of this is all about. And definitely hope that you will continue to go watch each other's videos and not just do the old sub thing and then not go back. It gets hard though, especially imagine with Keith and Marcel and those of you who are up over 2,000. There's just no way you can keep up with it all, is there? It's almost like you need an offsider or partner to do all the commenting on all the other videos if you want to continue to be a supporter the way that we would like people to be in #IAmACreator. So who else's can I put into that screen? What other channel will I get next? Oz by Drone says that he hasn't got an intro either. No, well I can see, that's a shame, but yeah, you're not alone. I keep making videos and then I mean it's not that hard to just talk to camera like I'm doing now, and I could do it before I went to bed, but you know, I'd like to maybe film outside on a nice windless day in the sunshine, something like that would be good. I am going to have a look for In the Sky Greg. Where's your channel? Let's see if we can grab that. Go down to my subscribers and go to when it eventually comes around. Oh, these damn machines are never fast enough. Happens at work as well as here. Even though I work for a telco, the machines they have are never as fast as we would like them to be. So I am looking for In the Sky Greg, which is not finding it there. That's cool. I'll just go to this, In the Sky Greg, and search. And Greg in the Sky or In the Sky Greg? Ah, the plot thickens. Which one will it be? In the Sky Greg as one word. That's the problem. I was looking for it with spaces. Just bear with me, folks. Chill it out. In the Sky Greg. That's got to be more like it. And there you are. I found you. Drone footage of some of the best and lesser. Yep. Let me just grab this. And go over to my OBS, to my suggested channels, put this in here, and that can go there, and then this can be in the Sky Greg. In the, whoops, Sky Greg. And then if I transition that, there's in the Sky Greg's channel. Look at that. And there's Marcel. Look at that. We can definitely see that in the Sky Greg has just supported some of you guys, because there's WrestleMania and Marcel's channels that he's just subscribed to. One of the downsides of not having an intro video, you get to see those things instead. So, and the Sky Greg says nothing in the last few months, but oh, you're welcome, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Hopefully, maybe you're inspired by being in this live stream to start getting involved with the hashtag IAmACreator community, making more videos and getting more subscribers and growing your channel, Greg. That would be awesome. Hey, Equinox Photography is in the house. Good day to you. Good day, or g'day as we say here. I hope you are well in Bristol. In probably raining or at least overcast Bristol, I'm suspecting, Equinox. Would I be right? So Osby Drone says you've got no idea about this IAmACreator stuff other than seeing it on Osbeach Andy's channel, but it sounds like a cool idea. Yeah, absolutely, it's a cool idea. It is totally. I'm you know, I'm such an advocate of it because it's really helped my channel and really helped others. You know, any of us here on the chat who are in the chat who are already doing it will tell you how good it is. All you have to do is put. You can see it right behind me, right there. Hashtag IAmACreator. All you have to do is put it just like that, as text in the description, in the title, in the description, and in the tags of your videos, and then you do a search on on the same thing. Search for hashtag IAmACreator in YouTube. Find people's videos that have got that on it. Watch some of their video or all of their video. Leave a like. Leave a comment telling them that you left a like and that you're supporting their channel. In other words, don't tell anyone, but it means sub. Hit the sub button. So yeah, tell them that you're supporting them, but we prefer you not to say sub it, because sub just sounds like you're just subscribing to them and you're not going to be supporting them. But we want you to leave a like, maybe add it to a playlist if you guys have got a playlist. And the reason why we want you to add it to a playlist is because, and I've got this myself, if you go to my playlists, you're going to find, in fact, I will show you. Let me go and see if I can find my own playlist here. I'm going to go to my channel, to my playlists, and I'm going to click on this. Copy, and I'm just going to stop that video for the time being. So now if I go over to here, now this is not going to be in suggested channels because it's not an individual channel, but I'm going to put this in here anyway because it'll be the quickest way for you guys to see it. If you do that, and then in the text put in.
G'day. My wife and I took a stroll at the beach, as you can see, on the weekend. It's an awesome place to walk at low tide. Nice hard sand, walk for miles, paddle in the water.
Put that in there and do that in there.
My wife's name's Jay.
So that there, as you can see, hashtag IAmACreator small YouTuber channels. That's one of mine that starts at the beginning, but there I've got well over 50, what does it say? You can probably see that there are 58 different people who are part of the hashtag IAmACreator on that playlist. So you could just go to that playlist, and then go and watch one video from each of those people, leave a nice comment, as well as
family out there apart from
you know, pressing the like button. Maybe sharing it out if you really like something you've seen, and just leave it at that. Don't ask for subs. And there's 58 people, new people that you could have subscribed to if you're not spit it out. If you're not
Castle Hill over there,
already subscribed to those people.
That's
so
the heart of Townsville.
Yeah.
We're at Bushland
Eagle
Beach.
VP supporting Oz by drone, so you're getting a few more people in. That's excellent. That's what we want to see. Thank you, Keith. So there is, that's that playlist that I talked about, and then of course I've got a playlist, but so have hundreds of others. So if you just go to Google, go to YouTube, do the old search for hashtag IAmACreator, and then use the filter and change your filter search to playlists. You're going to find lots of playlists. You know, James Cox is our big advocator. Most of you probably already know him and are subscribed to his channel. He has like, I think, 5,000 people on his list, on his playlist. So most of those are probably going to, there's me. Yeah, most of those are going to probably support you back if you support them and watch their stuff.
Looks like I should have thrown a line in.
Wrestler says, I searched to see who started hashtag IAmACreator community. So far I've tracked it down to a YouTuber in the States called Professional Students. Awesome. Then another one. So James Cox, wrestler James Cox did not start it. And he will tell you that up front. I believe you were right in saying Professional Student did start it. And James Cox took it up, would have been, I believe, a couple of years after Professional Student started it. Basically, he just saw the advantage of it, and he is so enthusiastic and so, what's the word I'm looking at? It's kind of like almost evangelical in his fervour and passion for helping other people get more. He's also giving up so much of his time. He's doing 3 live streams a day most days, as well as working a full-time job. That's why he's got like over 100 people on most live streams he goes on.
Stay out of the water unless you're paddling. Would be my suggestion in the summer months. But from this
First West Todd says he thinks I might have started it. No, I'm sorry, mate. I did not start that. I would love to have that claim to fame. I'd love to be able to say that it was me who thought of it. But I mean, there are people creating new hashtags all the time. This one just seems to have taken a life of its own at the moment. So many people are growing their channels so fast. It's definitely, you know, you could start your own, you know, wrestler, for example, you could put in hashtag, you know, I love WrestleMania. Encourage everybody to put that on theirs, and you'd end up with a group of people who've all got that hashtag on. But, you know, give it a shot if you want. But yeah, hashtag IAmACreator is where we're focusing our attentions at the moment.
With that drone, if you fly drones,
Marcel says he doesn't know how James does it. James puts huge hours into it. Sure does.
45-degree angle.
While I'm working with OBS, someone in the chat asked who started it. Oh, that's why. Oh, fair enough, wrestler. Fair enough. Yeah, I can't keep up with this chat. I'm doing a few things here. Aussie, not Aussie, Arizona Ghost Riders. Good morning to you, or good evening as it is here. It's 9:10 in the evening.
While we're zooming forward.
But I hope you are having a good morning, Arizona Ghost Rider.
Nice that there's a little bit of a deep cut.
Those of you who aren't used to writing in the chat might also like to know that a lot of you will already know. I know Marcel's already doing it. If you put the @ symbol directly in front of the name of the person you're talking to, it will come up as highlighted on their screen, so they will get a reminder that you're mentioning them, and if it's a question you're asking them, they'll be prompted to respond. So yeah, Equinox
Yeah,
Photography
he's done all his
Bristol.
blinding towards me.
I don't think Equinox. I don't know whether you answered me before. I
so much
said,
for
what's
watching. Really
the
appreciate
weather like? Is it
You guys
cloudy
have a
and
fantastic
over
day.
there, or are you having one of your rare good days in Bristol?
Please, and I'll support you if you support me.
Arizona says, so far so good. I'm having a coffee and you guys are having beer. No, Monday evening.
So
look, coffee. I had a coffee, promise.
Let me show you how I did.
There's no beer in here.
First up, go to
I thought about it, and I must
This
admit
is
I did have a glass of wine with
You're gonna
dinner,
add an image
but
and some
yeah,
text.
it is a bit weird, I must
Oh, that's
confess.
nice.
Anyway,
First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the font. Wait a minute, Frank, Brandon, David, who are these guys?
Yeah,
I'm gonna create
what was I going to say? Oh, about this
you guys know I got a lot of videos.
OBS.
I've uploaded them all.
I'd forgotten how easy it is. Somehow I got in my head, I used it a couple of years ago, and I'd forgotten about this OBS. I kind of thought,
see, I'm a sharing kind of guy. So
but it is remarkably easy to use. And if any of you guys are doing live streams, I mean, ask people who are using it in here.
I know how hard it is to make people stand up and listen.
VP is
But with a site like this,
using it all the time. I don't know who else is using OBS
and create your
here.
stunning website today. That's all you got to do. It ain't
Watching
hard.
that chat roll through. Oz by Drone says, I'll
Stop
join the
eating
hashtag
chips.
soon and support others in the meantime. And FYI, I do a live stream every Sunday at 11 Sydney time. Topic drones, tech and live video productions. So there you go. Any of especially guys in Australia, 11 AM on Sunday morning.
So we just purchased the round-trip tickets by ferry boat to Paradise Island. It's $4 per person per way, which is the same cost as the taxi. So we thought the ferry boat would be way cooler. You can see that right when you walk through the building to go out to the city, a little stand to get your tickets for it. And now we're walking through this path.
I will do so. I've forgotten about that. Absolutely.
It's pretty easy.
Okay.
And I think I see the boats up ahead.
Mute that. How's that? Is it gone now? Hopefully, someone tell me if you can still hear that video playing. Okay. No, that's all cool. I am going to sort that out right now. I'm going to get rid of that. So there you go. There's one thing I've still got to learn in OBS, is how to mute the video if I want to play other people's videos. It's gone now. Oh, that's good. Yes, I should have turned down the desktop audio on it, which I have now done. Much better. Sorry about that, guys. That's not good. So, Marcel says, talking to Chopper's Rules, saying, I'm your 627th supporter, friend, and made a comment on your channel. Thanks, Marcel. In case you don't know, Marcel, Chopper's Rule lives in Townsville, like me, just on the other side of town. We've gone motorbike riding together, and we flew a drone once together. Don't know whatever happened to your little drone, Chopper's Rule 1. Still got it? Eagle VP is going. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Chopper's Rule is going to return the favour, Marcel. So there you go. You got yourself another supporter. So yeah, if you guys haven't supported James Cox, make sure you go over there. You know, I don't want to be the sort of person who doesn't, you know, doesn't live by what he's preaching. So I don't want to have a double standard. So, you know, even though James has got like 6,000 or something subscribers or supporters, as they say, I definitely think, you know, as long as he keeps doing what he's doing. Now, some of you who don't know James's channel yet, he is trying trying hard to get enough funds together to quit his day job so that he can be a full-time exponent of hashtag IAmACreator. So I guess it's sort of clever in a way that he's, you know, because obviously some people are giving him, what is it, super chat donations as well as PayPal donations, and that's great because it would, you know, imagine if he could do that full time. And he's talking about getting a bus and traveling around America and having the bus totally branded with hashtag IAmACreator. How keen is that? Equinox says thunder and lightning predicted. Oh, that's not good. We had pretty clear skies here, although it was really windy this afternoon. I actually thought I might have gone flying my drone after work, but a bit too windy for that, sadly. So, yeah, and obviously you don't want to be flying your drone in the thunder and lightning, so no drone flying for Equinox photography. Marcel says he hopes James makes it. Yeah, wouldn't that be amazing to have somebody in YouTube who is so successful at helping other people that he could do it as a full-time job. I mean, it would be difficult, you know. It's like running any small business, I guess. It would be difficult to try and make ends meet. Put food on the table. I'm not sure what James's personal situation is, whether he's single or not. Don't know. But I would assume he'd be single, judging from the time he spends on YouTube, as well as the this dream to give up his job and what have you. Ron Brown is in the house. Ron Brown from New Jersey. Good morning to you, Ron. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that. Those of you who don't know, Ron is a droner in New Jersey. I was only thinking of you tonight, Ron. I saw on the news some young lady was taken down by the police on the beach. Is that near you? Apparently she didn't want to give the police her name, so they threw her down and manhandling her or something. Made our news in Australia. Mars says he's watching Ken Heron. Can't go wrong there. Isn't Ken has such a crazy sense of humour, but he is so skilled in what he does with his droning and being a radio DJ. You know, Ken's just got this natural charm and charisma around him. And yeah, Ken's an awesome guy. He's doing really, really well. And he's still got this job with his radio, as well as I'm sure he must be making a few dollars on YouTube by now. Good on him. Equinox says, are you on Jeanette's Facebook page, Aussie Mark? Yes, I am indeed. I am. I am seeing regular sing-outs or regular people supporting in there. I haven't been very active in that one, to be honest with you. There's only so many hours in the day, but I am indeed. Osby Jones says he was guest co-host this weekend just past, and he's the same when he's not on air, just in Skype. He is nuts. Yes, he does seem to be nuts, absolutely. Ken, love his ink, love his crazy, silly old dad jokes. And he's got a couple of good mates who obviously support him. And he came back well. Those of you who don't know who Ken Heron is, should go and have a look at Ken's channel. And Ken had a really nasty car accident about 6 months ago, I think. And yeah, was laid up in hospital and had all his drones in the car. I think he had his dog in the car as well, but the dog survived okay, much better than he did. Let's see. Chopper's Rule says, I don't go down the beach. I'm frightened Greenpeace will roll me back in the ocean. Oh, come on, Mark. Can't be that bad. Lost by drones. For information, he's getting a passport and planning a visit to Australia. Ken is. Wow, how good would it be if he came up here? I would love to shake his hand. Man, that would be good. Ron says, I'm not aware of that, Mark, but I'll look into it and get back to you. All I can tell you is that police don't get me. Yes, no, you do not want to argue with the police. And police in America, police in Australia, they're all, you know, you respect them, keep out of their way, and then hopefully you don't get noticed and maybe you can get away with a thing or two. Shh, I didn't say that. Oh dear. Equinox Top Man, I'm on there but under my own name. I'm supporting Oz by Drone, says Ron. That is excellent. Thank you, Ron. Christmas Eve equals accident. Not quite sure what you mean by that, Oz by Drone. Marcel says to Ron, I'm your 299th supporter. Oh my lord, and left a comment on your channel. Okay, so who's going to be Ron's 300th supporter? Who's going to go over to Ron Brown's channel? I'm going to bring up Ron's channel and put that on the screen. Where is it? Young Mr. Brown. I will grab your channel, which is here somewhere. Come on. Never find things quickly enough when you need it. Can't see it there, so I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Okay. Finding Ron's channel on there. And here we go. This is Ron. Those of you who don't know Ron, oh, I just see he's got his 300th subscriber. Congratulations, Ron. Well done to you. Good man. 300 subscribers. You're doing very well, buddy. That's excellent. Very pleased for you. Okay, so if I do this and put this here, and then do that, and put Ron Brown in there. So there you go, Ron, 300 subscribers. You little legend. Look at that drone footage. Well done. I am pleased for you. That is awesome, mate. 300, now it's on the way to 400. On the way, each milestone. I know I've kind of been really focused on the 2,000 for my channel, and I'm kind of, you know, I was thinking the other day, so when I get to 2,000, will I be less excited, or will I just be, well, now I want 2,100. It's like, it's an addiction. Even though the numbers don't reflect, and you all know this already, the numbers do not reflect the amount of views you get on your videos. So, no worries, Ron. We're very pleased for you. Choppers Rule would love to get to 1,000. I'm sure you would, Choppers. Choppers Rule. Let's bring up your channel and put it on the screen and see where you are at. I'm going down to... It's got to be here somewhere. Where are we? Choppers Rule. I can't... Oh, I'm having fine old time trying to find people today. Choppers Rule. Choppers Rule 1. That goes in there. And then we go to this channel. Remember, if you weren't here when Choppers Rule 1 came in, he into the chat tonight, He is in Townsville, same as me. Tropical North Queensland on the east coast of Australia. So a fellow Townsvillian, so we need to be supporting him for sure. Where am I? I need to go over to here and go to this one. Whoops, cancel out of that. I need to be faster at this. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll put in Chopper's rule. It annoys me that I can't type better, considering I'm in a call center where I'm supposed to be typing quickly. I'm still basically a two-finger typist. So, yeah. There you go, Chopper's Rule 1. That's his channel. That's his green machine. That's his bike that he made. The top up there, 629 subscribers currently. So that's we can hopefully get you to at least 230. At least 230. 630, sorry, should I say. But spit it out, Marcus. Chopper's Rule 1. And for those of you who don't know about Mark's latest idea, he is actually trying... Remember Mad Max, the movie with Mel Gibson? And all those wild cars and motorbikes and things that all look like they came straight out of hell. Mark's got this vision to get himself an old car and do it up like a Mad Max car. So that would, if you follow him, you'll get to see the videos as he makes this car slowly but surely. I don't know how long it's going to take you, Mark, but that would be great. Marcel's a man typer too. Good on you, mate. 2 fingers. I have tried to do touch typing. I have tried to do, you know, go on different programs and different websites that try and teach you how to do it, and I'm damned if I can. I think I'm just too old. I don't know. Maybe. Marcel says, go the Brisbane Broncos. Ah, what's happening with the Broncos? I know that Cowboys in Townsville, North Queensland Cowboys are doing abysmally. They're useless this year. They were awesome in the last couple of years. This year, not so much. Chopper's Rule says he's got a few projects to finish up. You need more funds. Mark's also looking for work, I believe, unless you've found work and I'm not aware of that. So good luck with that, Mark. Trying to get a job is never an easy thing. Ron says he used to be a good typer when I was young, but now I get word. I'll be flat out making 30 words a minute when I do a speed test, honestly, for typing. It's absolutely shocking. I got up to 39, 40, I think, when I was trying to pass a course that included some typing, but yeah, it's really hard. She's still hot even as a grandma. I don't know what she's like now. Oh, I just had a message from OBS. I don't know whether I've dropped out and come back in or not. Mars is a one-finger typist. Buffering. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I have an NBN NBN optic fiber to the house, so it should be good. Ron used to type over 100 words a minute. Wow. How lucky. But yes, time catches up with us all, Ron, unfortunately, meaning everything slows down, and I mean everything. You know what I mean? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yes, I am still here. I hope you can hear me. Ron says it's raining here today. No flying for him. I hope you can all still see me and hear me. What's going on? No, NBN means no bloody network. It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? If you're in the States, you won't know what NBN is, but It's basically a government-run company that's trying to install optic fibre cable right around Australia, costing billions of dollars, and then forcing people in Australia to go onto the service, even though the service is shocking, seems to break down all the time, and it's got a very bad reputation. But anyway, I shouldn't be going on there. Jeanette Pickering has joined us in the house. We were just talking about you, Jeanette, before. Well, someone was mentioning your Facebook group, Jeanette. So thank you very much for popping by. And Pixie's here as well. Yoo-hoo! You can see and hear me. That's great. I'm going to move that across there. So yes, I'm pleased to see you here. Nick in the house. Pixie and Jeanette, think everyone knows them. Those few of you who do not, they are husband and wife. Although, I tell you what, sometimes, Jeanette, I don't know how you put up with that man of yours. Just joking, Pixie. Don't get it up me. The terrible duo are here. And Pixie flies a Phantom 4 Pro, I believe. I was saying on the last live stream about talking drones for a minute, that I really got to upgrade my Phantom 3 Standard. I know money's a factor, but also just trying to make a decision whether to get, a Phantom 4 Pro or a Mavic or even just a Spark or something. I don't know, it's always hard to know what to do. Then I'm not flying as much as I have been because I've kind of flown everywhere in Townsville that I can. It's only when I get away that I get to make some interesting footage for you guys. I do have a couple of things in mind, just like kind of like hint type videos for drone flying. Pardon me, I'll have to do that. Aussie Drone just ordered the P4P with quiet props and now back ordered. When I ordered, they said it would be a couple of days. Those quiet props are amazing. Yeah, I flew with Blackie's Man Cave. He had a P4 the other day that had those silent props on. It makes a huge amount of difference. So it's no wonder they're on back order. They're obviously so popular. They've been selling out as fast as they can make them by the looks of it. Aussie Drones, you're now being supported by Jeanette Pickering. Thank you, Jeanette, for supporting Aussie Drones. I'm sure he really appreciates that. Equinox says the cameras are better on the P4 than on the Mavic. Well, that's just about basically decides it for me, because it's all about the camera, really, isn't it? Apart from the you know, the obstacle avoidance and things on the P4. Definitely. Aussie Drone says, taking up your advice, Mark, going through your playlist and doing box subs and views. Okay, good idea, good idea. Remember, don't go asking for supporters, don't go asking for subscriptions. Leave a nice comment. You know, say something about the video that will actually indicate to those people that you are you've actually watched it and you just haven't gone over there and hit the support button, because people aren't going to be supporting your channel just because you hit the button. You need to tell them that you watched, maybe that you gave a like, and that you're supporting them. You know, wish them a nice day, or you know, tell them I hope their week goes well, or something like that. And it's just about paying it forward. James Cox keeps saying paying it forward is what it's all about. And that basically means you are being nice to other people in the YouTube community, in the hashtag IAmACreator community, being nice to them by watching their videos and supporting them, leaving comments. You know, actually watching their videos is mainly what people want. They want to be able to have their videos seen, and it's very hard, but it is what we need to do. We all need to do that. Mars is now subscribed to Pixie and Jeanette, so you've got a couple more supporters there, guys. Jeanette says, yeah, fellow droners here, although Jeanette hasn't yet flown. Although you said the other day, I think, Jeanette, you did have a go once. But it's, yeah, it's a bit scary. I can't get my wife to do it at all. I've asked her so many times to have a fly and try to convince her that it's, you know, safe and that I'll teach her slowly and whatever. But those spinning blades, I think, and the cost of it, I don't think she wants to risk it, knowing that I would be, excuse me, pretty devastated if I saw it go down and be irreparable or something. People still subbing and supporting each other here. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Pixie got his P4 for £500 off eBay. What a bargain. I presume that was second hand. So £500 is about nearly $1,000 in Australian. So don't know whether was that second hand or not. I can't remember, Pixie. I'm sure you've told me before. Yeah, Jeanette's too nervous to fly Pixie's. Callum is Jeanette and Pixie's son, and he's flown it. Good, good. Those of you who saw that video where I flew with Blackie's Man Cave, he's got a teenage son, and they've between them they've got like about 6 drones. Aussie Blackie's Man Cave has got an Inspire 1, an Inspire 2, a Phantom 4 Pro, a Mavic, and then his son's got a Phantom 4 as well, and they've done some crazy stuff with their range. Blackie's Man Cave. I'm gonna, even though he's not here, let me just see if I can find Blackie's Man Cave for you, because I'm sure he would appreciate if any of you guys wanted to show him some love. He is a Townsville person. Where is it? Blackie's Man Cave. Let's just grab that so you can have a look at it. This guy has, yeah, some serious drones. But what was I saying about the range? Oh yeah, they've put these range extenders on their aerials on the controllers, and I believe they said they flew out 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers away. How do you get a range of 5 kilometers? It's quite beyond me, but pretty amazing anyway. So what am I doing here? I am going to show you Blackie's Man Cave, because this is the guy that I flew with. There's even my name on his channel, I gather. Let's put that in there. No, wrong one, Marcus. I wonder if any of you who do live streams end up talking to yourself if you don't have other people on the panel to talk to. So I keep finding myself talking to myself. Blackie's Man Cave. Cave. Spell it right. So yeah, this guy here, 201 supporters. Yeah, here, as I said, he's got an Inspire 1 and an Inspire 2. Inspire 2 is worth about $4,000, I think, something like that, something crazy. And yeah, look at that. There's his man cave. Can you see that on his intro video? He's got a pool table in there and a bar, and check it out. Look at that. He's really well set up in his man cave in there. I'd love to get a man cave. I do have a man cave downstairs. I've never shown you guys it. I must do that one day. But mine's, yeah, I don't have... I don't know, mine just never seem to be able to get it tidy. So anyway. Mars says he won a and he's got a DJI F450 Storm, and he just won a Bird Dog Chihuahua frame kit from FPB Australia. Well done to you, Mars. Excellent. That'll be great when you get hold of that. Well done. Have you got a Parabolic Boosters Pixies channel? Let's show you my man cave, but I need to type. Yeah, I'm the same, Aussie Tech. My man cave is shocking. It's yeah, it's shocking, and the lighting's not as good as it should be in there. So I'll have to do something about that one day. But I seem to spend so much time in this lovely environment. Yay! Computer room. I love it. Chopper says he's starting a man cave, or should I say a man mess. Oh, here, brother. Yes, man mess is definitely the case. I do have a bar fridge in my man cave, but my bar fridge is empty. Somebody drank all the beer. It wasn't me, honestly. It wasn't, I tell you. I swear to God. Of course it was me. Oztech says, hey Mark, do you plan to buy a new drone? If so, what would be it? Well, that's what I was just talking about before. I can't decide whether I want a Phantom 4 Pro or a Mavic, but I'm leaning towards the Phantom 4 Pro. Saving up my dollars. I'm even saving up my $1 and $2 coins to go towards the fund. So, yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do. So I do love the P4, and what I've seen does look great. What am I doing? Osby Drone, do a search for Sydney Clock Tower, Department of Lands. Alright, let me have a look, see what you're talking about. Okay, Sydney Clock Tower. Department of Lands. Okay, let's see what he's talking about. Sydney Clock Tower, Department of Lands by Osby Drone. Okay. Yep, I've found the link. I'm going to show the rest of you guys this video of yours, Osby Drone. It does look good. Whoa, you are so close to that tower. Where am I? Why can't I find what I'm doing? Here we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to there for a minute. Then I'm gonna put in this one. I think that's it. And okay, that, no, that's not it. What did I do wrong? Copy that, go over to here, open this up, put that in there, and then in this, I'm going to stop writing in there for the moment. I'm just going to put in that so I don't have to keep changing it. So check that out, guys. Have a look at this. Is on Osby Drone's footage. Wow. Nice and close to the oh, I've got to listen now. Wow. That looks awesome. If you haven't subscribed to Osby Drone, now there's a good reason. Look at that. Look at how he's flying. There's some skill there, my friend. Well done to you. That does look really good. Alright, so I am going to go back to the chat. Yeah, great footage, Aussie Tech says. Absolutely. Do I have to uninstall Go4 before you use Litchi at Mars? I can answer that. You don't have to uninstall it, but you do have to disable the Go app when you want to use Litchi. So, I mean, I fly with my phone, for example, and if I want to use Litchi, I make sure I go into Settings, go to Apps, find DJI Go, and I hit the force stop. The reason why you do that is they will clash and you will lose signal way too soon. But you don't have to remove it altogether. I still have it on my phone. Some of you will know that I got a what's it called? DJI Osmo gimbal mobile. Osmo 2, and that uses the DJI Go app. Although I just discovered that just the standard camera app on my phone will work with the buttons, so I really don't need to use the DJI Go app anymore. But yeah, so every time I use that, I then have to remember to go back into the settings and disable it if I want to use Litchi. Okay, Oztech says, I aspire to get an Inspire 2. Yeah, you and me both, mate. I think I'll have to win the lottery first. More stuff from me in there too, but that's still my favourite vid. Yep, I agree. It was an awesome video. It was by drone. Congrats on 20k in subs, mate. $20k, wow. Was by drone, be careful. New Go app has some protections to prevent it working with older firmwares on your bird. Well, I'm not worried about that. I don't fly with the Go app at all. I just use Litchi every time I fly. Scottish Crafters come to join us. Hello, welcome to you. Hello, let me look at you. I can see you through down there. Yep, there you are. Thank you for being here. The Scottish Crafter is a member of the #IAmACreator community. And as the name implies, she is from Scotland and she's into crafts. So make sure you help her out by showing some love and support to her channel. I'm sure she will reciprocate when and if she can. Chopper's Rules had to duck off. Might have to go to the little boy's room perhaps. Oztech says I've got a DJI Osmo, the one with the camera. Yeah, and mine just uses the mobile. Camera one's obviously a bit better, but then again it's all down to the lovely old the dollars. 20k is Dan's tube, by the way. Okay, wow, 20k. Don't we all dream of getting that? How good would that be? Scottish Craft. I'm sorry, Scottish Crafter. Sam is the Scottish Crafter. So go and support the Scottish Crafter. Go and support Sam, guys. Pixie says I'm not letting Jeanette. Not letting her what? Not letting her fly your drone. Marcel's already subscribed to the Scottish Crafter. So excellent. I knew you would, Marcel. Marcel's supports so many channels in the #IAmACreator. That's why his channel's grown so much. He supports them and they support him back. So make sure you get on board with this, guys. One of the things I did notice, and some of you may care to come to task with me on this, is I heard James Cox saying that if you're putting #IAmACreator on, all your videos or lots of your videos, that YouTube might have issues with it because you're not actually mentioning #IAmACreator in your video. So that's a bit of a hard call. I think if you do it every now and again, it's not so bad. And I certainly, you have a look at my videos, generally only putting hashtag IAmACreator on videos where I'm talking about the community. But it does bring people to your channel, so yeah, definitely. Sam's got Mars back. Thank you very much for doing that, Sam. Much appreciated. What are we talking about here? JB has it on special for $4.90. What are we talking about? Oh, the Osmo Aussie Tech. Yeah, $4.90 is a good price. Does it record audio? It does. Equinox is asking Aussie Tech if the DJI Osmo records audio. I think it does. Then I don't own one, so I don't know. The Osmo is very good. It's very good, very underrated. Yes, it does record audio, but the built-in audio has a lot of noise. Yeah, well, the same thing's happening with my what's the name? My just working on my phone when I use the DJI Osmo Mobile 2, and I'm using my phone on it. I'm actually using my my little lapel mic, this little thing here. You know, I made a video about that, just plugging it in there, the other end into the phone. Get a hell of a lot more better audio. This only cost me about, I think, $25–30 or something, and well worth the investment. If you guys don't use a lapel mic, I would strongly suggest you go have a look at that and maybe grab yourself one. If you want to have better sound, particularly when you're outside, if you've got some noise happening there. DJ Jan Entertainment, good day from the UK. Hello to you. Isn't it funny how and I'm no disrespect to you, DJI Ian it's Ian, isn't it? DJ Ian Entertainment. But people who are not from Australia often say good day, whereas people in Australia say g'day. They leave out the double OD and just put G''DAY, but good day or good day or whatever it is. It doesn't really matter, does it? Hello. It's nice to have you here, much appreciated, and thank you for stopping by. We're kind of talking about all sorts of things at the moment. Everything from drones to DJI Osmo gimbals to other people's channels. Scottish Crafters is into crafts. We've got Chopper's Rule 1 is kind of a DIY guy and very mechanically minded. There's a lot of projects like that. And there you go. Marcel says he's already supporting you, Ian. DJ Ian Entertainment. It's hard to roll that one off my tongue. I don't know why. But anyway. Stiff upper lip for us Brits, is that right? Oh, Jeanette, I'm so sorry. I suppose you drink your tea with a finger stuck in the air, or is that only the Queen? Oh, don't mock, I'm not, so it's fine. You guys, everybody's different. I'm sorry. Scottish Craft is asking, Mark, are drones expensive? Well, they vary. You can have kids' drones that you can only fly inside from as little as $20. The model that I have is probably the bottom of the range of mid-priced drones. That's got a stabilized gimbal and it comes with its own camera and whatever. And I paid about $620 Australian, so that's about what's that, about $450, something like that in America, and obviously that's about £300 in UK. And then of course they go right up. I was telling you about Blackie's Man Cave. He's got an Inspire 2, and that's $4,000 and over $4,000 Australian. So it varies greatly. Oh, Ron says, great live show, Mark. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. It's just me rambling on. I don't know. It's hard to know what to say when you're here by yourself. That's why I got to get some other people on the panel, not just have me talking. So, but anyway, we'll do that another time, not tonight. So thank you. Yes, Sam, they are super cool. They definitely are, and we've got so many different droners in here. Everybody, all these people with, especially the ones with drones or photography in their name, probably all flying different types of drones, and in different environments. As you know, I'm in tropical North Queensland, so most of my drone videos are kind of in the tropics. Whereas other people are flying in snow-capped places. Someone told me that the drone was missing frames from the video. Not sure if that's the case. Oh, okay. OzTech says the Tello is $169. It's probably the best flying drone I've tested under 500. I have seen a lot of people flying the Tello. I have. That's probably a good starting point. If you're not going to go into the Phantom range, it's probably a good place to start. And of course the Spark isn't too bad either. Can I ask a stupid question? Do they come with the camera and software, etc.? Okay, that's not a stupid question. As far as I'm concerned, the only stupid question is the one that you don't ask, that you leave stuck in your head. Drones do come, you know, if you're buying a camera drone, it does predominantly come with cameras. When they started out, most of them didn't, and you had to put your own camera on there, like a GoPro or something. When I had a Phantom 1, it had to have a GoPro camera on it separately. But now, where is my drone? So, whoops. Let me just get it out of the packet here. So yeah, so that's mine. And yes, it comes with the camera, as you can see. So it comes with the camera. It has an SD card slot on the front, and the props obviously go on the top up there. And it comes with a controller. It doesn't come with particularly good software for editing or anything like that. It does have an editing function. There is editing software that DJI produce, but there's a lot better software that you can use instead of that. So basically it comes with the drone and the controller, and then you supply your own phone or iPad or whatever to actually see what the camera's seeing when you're flying. What? Someone's saying I'm missing some of the conversation here. It's legal to fly the Tello anywhere in Australia and the US, even at an airport, because it's under the regulated weight. Not that I think it's a good idea to fly an airport. Good for people who want to do commercial work in no-fly zone areas. $10 for the Inspire, mate. Special price? I don't think so, Pixie. $10? No. No. Mars says I won 2 DJI caps and a toiletry bag for flying the Tello with a phone at a DJI party. Oh, wow. So you reckon the Tello's good? I might have to look into that again, but you know, once you fly a Phantom, even my Phantom 3, I'm going to want to get, you know, upscale rather than the other way around. Drones of any size or weight are not allowed near any airports. Yeah, there's some conflicting reports about that. I know CASA says you can't fly, you know, within 5 kilometres of an airport, but there is a weight limit, and I've had debates with some people who say that the CASA rules are not enforceable, which is really weird considering those of you who don't know me very well may have missed the video that I put up where it was my dirty little secret, I think I called it, and I was the first drone pilot in Australia to be fined by the Civil Aviation Safety Authority for breaching regulations. And I got fined $850. And yeah, now some people are telling me that I should afford it and that they couldn't force me to pay. But that's all water under the bridge now because I've done that. So yeah, it's definitely a debate that's ongoing. Marcel's better get your beauty sleep, mate. Yep, absolutely. You've got to get up and do some more painting tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, mate. Bye, Marcel. You sleep well, mate. Sleep well. It's 10 o'clock here. I'll be here for a little while longer yet. And beauty sleep. Oh, come on, Marcel. Yeah, I know. This face and this grey hair. I need my beauty sleep as well. I know what you mean. Sub 200 gram weight does by drone. Legal to fly anywhere, but not legal to interfere with another aircraft. Yeah. Later, Marcel. It's 1 PM in the afternoon in Scotland. Yes. Just after lunch or lunchtime or thereabouts. And it's 10 PM here. So it's kind of weird, isn't it? So I gather it's 1 PM Monday there and it's 10 PM Monday here. So yeah. Chopper's Real planning a trip to Crystal Creek next month if I want to come along with the drone. Quite possibly, Mark. Yeah. You'll have to let me know when it's a little closer to the time and see what the weather's like and stuff. Thank you. Thank you. That would, yeah, might well do that. Pixie says I'm going to try to go live again with my Phantom later. Oh, there you go. Watch out for Pixie's channel, live streaming from the Phantom. It's interesting. Obviously, I can't do that on the Phantom 3, but the Phantom 4 has that capability. So it'll be interesting to see that live. Hope you have a great flight and don't run into any trees or what have you. Dan's Tube TV says, do I have a favourite flight that you can tell us about, Mark? It's a bit of a difficult one. I've flown in all around North Queensland, and I flew in Vanuatu. So that's probably one of the best places that I've taken my drone to. We went to Vanuatu on a holiday, and let me see if I can find that for you and show you what I'm talking about. Where are we? Vanuatu. I'll go to my channel and then go to my videos. Yeah, so Vanuatu, you're allowed to fly there. Vanuatu, for those of you who don't know, Pacific Island nation in the middle of the Pacific. Very kind of third worldish, I suppose. And they were, as you could imagine, a lot of the native folk there had never seen a drone before, so were absolutely riveted by it. And yeah, got me a whole lot of attention from them. Good attention. Everyone was just fascinated by what was going on with it. And yeah, I flew. I wanted to fly there's an active volcano in Vanuatu. I would have loved to have flown there, but I didn't, simply because it was too windy and yeah, and I don't know if anyone's ever been to a volcano, but one of the things you'll one of the things that you'll find when you go to a volcano is it kind of feels like it's raining sand. A lot of very tiny particles of volcanic ash constantly dropping when you're near a volcano. So yeah, when you leave, if you don't have a hat on, your hair feels like it's got sand all in your scalp. So that would have got into a drone and stuffed it big time. So probably not a good idea to do that. But anyway, so what am I doing? I am looking for Vanuatu, if I go to a playlist, that would be easier, Mark. Let me see if I can find a Vanuatu trip. Go to my playlists, go to my Vanuatu. And Queenstown, Vanuatu. Maybe I didn't have it as a playlist. Well, you guys might have to search for that. I'm looking for it at the moment. But Vanuatu was definitely probably the best fun that I had, and the best. The video I made, one of the videos at Vanuatu, I can remember now. That had, not only did I have drone footage over. There's a small island on Vanuatu, off Vanuatu, pardon me, that has an underwater letterbox. So I flew above this island and all around the island and along the beach and the coral beach, and then you can buy I had a GoPro in a waterproof housing, and so got to swim along the reef and film fish and what have you. And you can buy these waterproof postcards, and you actually dive down to the letterbox and post the letter, and then once a day one of the locals goes out and clears it and posts it, and actually you know, literally mail it to wherever you've sent to. So it's a great experience. I did that and filmed it, so that'll be on one of my videos that you should be able to see, hopefully. Ian, DJI Ian, saying his name is Ian. Yep, I can see that. I thought it was Jan too for a while. I'm sorry, Ian, I apologise for that. Oztech, I was your 1100th sub. Oh, okay, Oztech's got 1100. Well done. Excellent. Congratulations on that. That's wonderful. Ian's rule. Yes, and I don't know too many people called Ian, actually, to be honest with you. But anyway, I am sure that Ian, all the Ian people that I know are very decent folk. No problem at all. No problemo. So what else can I tell you about myself? Those of you, some of you might be interested to know a little bit about my backstory. Born in England, obviously no English accent. I emigrated here with my family when I was 12, after having spent a couple of years in Fiji in the Pacific, and a couple of years in another even smaller island kingdom called Kiribati. Used to be called the Gilbert and Ellice Islands. And so yeah, then yeah, as I say, emigrated to Australia permanently when I was 12. Went to school in Mackay, which is a sugarcane town about 4.5 hours south of Townsville. Then came up to Townsville to a teacher's college here and trained as a teacher, and did that for 10 years. Then left teaching to become a potter, full-time potter, making pottery on the potter's wheel, dinner sets and coffee mugs and teapots and casserole dishes and all those sorts of things. And then I've had a variety of different jobs since then. Started droning about 5 years ago, I think, and never looked back. There you go, short and sweet. Oh, I forgot to say I got married when I was a teacher, and no kids, and just a dog, for spoiled dog. What else are we saying in here? Oztech says he gets called Lane all the bloody time. Yeah, that must be a bit difficult. Not too many names start with I, Ian, are there? That was a mouthful. My first drone was just a little toy thing. Anyway, it was just a little toy kids drone. Had no hold, so it was very tricky to fly, and I put it underneath a car very quickly. And then my first decent drone was the Phantom 1, and that's the Phantom that I had the GoPro on and got. Unfortunately, that's the one I got in trouble with CASA, and in order to pay my $850 fine, I had to sell it. So then I just had a couple of toy drones lying around, but no decent drone for probably a year. And then, of all things, my lovely wife we had a discussion, and she encouraged me to get a new drone because she could see how much I was missing it and still talking about it and looking at my old footage all the time. And so she encouraged me to get a Phantom 3 Standard, and then I've had two Phantom 3 Standards since then because I put one into too many trees and into a creek once, and yeah, got a replacement. So I think maybe I should try and sell my Phantom 3 to support and see what I can get for it. Put the funds towards the Phantom 4 Pro. That's probably what I'm going to do. I must get my acts together to do that. As you've seen on some of my videos, the Phantom 3 has done all sorts of things for me, not just filming, but I've added a landing pad on top of it to land a small drone on. I've had a dropper mechanism on it, so it can drop lollies or drop bait for fishing. I've had a big protective box around it. Yeah, it's had a big good history, and it's still going fantastic. So I love it. What do I think DJI will do with their next Mavic 2 drone? Will do with their next Mavic Pro 2 and the Phantom 5? Well, they're saying one of those is going to have obstacle avoidance top and bottom and on all four sides. So that's going to be a step up. And I assume the camera is obviously going to be better than ever. So I'm not really sure though. Don't sort of keep a great deal of an eye on the Phantom, on the new innovations that they're talking about. Although having said that, obviously I do read what's happening from time to time, and some of you will know about my Facebook page where I post drone news about, and that would include any news I hear about new Mavics or new Phantoms. So, and I know a lot of you are already following me over on that page, so thanks for that. I can help you get a Phantom 4 Pro once you get more serious about it. Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. Yep. What do you mean, get more serious about it? I'm pretty serious about it. It's just all down to the dollars, Ian. But yeah, I know where you work, so possibly that may be what you're talking about, which would be awesome. Talk has the camera will have interchangeable lenses for the Phantom 5. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. I've heard that as well. That's true. My Facebook page. My Facebook page is it's called Aussie Mark Flies Drones. I will certainly grab that. That's an easy one to grab and show you. We'll go to here and put that in there. Okay, it is. I'm just going to go to this and to browser and put in that. Okay, and when that finally comes up, here. So yeah, it's called Aussie Mark Flies Drones on Facebook, and it's basically a I'm basically just updating it every few days with drone news items, drone stories from around the world that I think are interesting, drone innovations, some amazing things have happened in drone technology. So if you look for Aussie Mark Flies Drones, one word, in Facebook, you'll find it, and then you can follow that and have a look, see what it's all about. Where am I? 360 camera with retractable legs. How awesome would that be, Equinox? How awesome would that be? Ron Brown, that was here earlier, I don't know if you're still in the chat, Ron, has just acquired an Insta360 One, I believe. That looks like a great camera. I'd love to get one of those too. They do look really like probably the best of the 360s you can get in the consumer range without having to go into a professional one. 360 camera with retract. Chopper's Rule saying I fly helicopters better than I fly my drone. Hey, yeah. Well, yeah, your drone was a bit light, and obviously needed maybe a bigger battery or something, because it didn't have a very long battery life either. But yes, I haven't seen you fly helicopters, so I'm not sure, but there you go. Just to let you know, guys, I've just been getting, since I've been on the stream here, I've got like about 4 or 5 notifications from people who are subscribed to my channel now, because they're saying, and there's a new one here, Linda's House of Chills, just written, hi, I saw you on IAmACreator, I joined your channel and I hit the like button. Thank you to Linda's House of Chills. She's not here in the chat, but just a reminder popped up on my screen. So just reminding you guys that being a member of the #IAmACreator movement will bring subscribers to you, even when you're doing nothing. Oztech says the GoPro Fusion is a great 360 camera, but it's not, yeah, grand, that's right. Whereas I believe the Insta360 is, 361 is $299 if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's about what it is, and it has some really good features, and the quality of the camera is pretty good for the price. The Fusion's probably way better, but then who wants to pay $1,000 for a camera? So if I had $299, I'd go and buy one of those Insta360 ones tomorrow. And I hope Ron Brown starts making a few videos with that, and showing us, maybe making a tutorials on what he's doing and what he's learned about it. Samsung Gear 360 that I have, yeah, that's okay. You happy with that? Yeah, I've heard a few good things about that. Dan put a 360 on top of his Mavic Pro. Yeah, the Mavic should be able to lift that without any dramas. So I'll have to check out one of Dan's videos and see if I can have a look at the footage from that. Bet that would have looked good. I think hanging a 360 camera below the drone probably is better, just from the point of view of not getting the drone in the shot. But you know, if that's what you're after, or maybe he didn't get the, I don't know, I haven't seen his video yet. So we'll see what we see. Can we link videos here? You mean, can you put them in the, put a link in the description? You can only put a link in the description if I make you a moderator, Ian, and I've not got any moderators at the moment, but I will certainly be adding moderators to chats in future ones. So stick with me and get your links ready so that we can put some links to some of your videos in. Insta360 I have heard are brilliant though, yeah. What's the best way to attach a GoPro to a P4 or P3? Well, the old P4, the old P1s used to come with a mount for the GoPro, and I think you can still get them. So you'd actually remove the camera if you've got a P3 or a P4 without a camera. It should simply be a matter of screwing the P3 or the P4 on there. But if you've got a GoPro with technology to be able to watch FPV, then you should be able to see your GoPro footage on your phone, I suppose, a bit like we're doing now. I haven't done it though, so I don't know. Aussie says one can put it below, but it's hard to take off and land, and it interferes with the below sensors. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine it would be very hard to land under. You'd have to do a hand catch if you've got to got the 360 below the Mavic. For hand catches for me are no dramas, but I know for some people they certainly are a bit of a worry. So yeah, but yeah, I can imagine it would be difficult. I didn't think of that. I'm so used to using the Phantom where it's got great big legs, so it's not that hard to do. Mike K has just joined us. Hello Mike, nice to meet you. Nice to see you, should I say. I'm supporting Mike. Mike's just a fairly new supporter of my channel. Yeah, if there's any hashtag IAmACreator people in the channel, please show Mike some love and some support. Equinox says, just thinking of adding another camera to the P4 as an experiment. Yeah, well, maybe if you've got the P4, you'll already have the camera underneath, so maybe you could put the GoPro on top. If you put it on top, you're going to be interfering with the GPS though. But you know, there's got to be a way of doing that. I'm sure I'd come up with some creative way of doing it. Just putting some kind of Velcro straps around it, and then right around the whole body. Maybe putting some sponge underneath it to try and reduce any jello. Yeah, there you go. Attach it to the rear leg. That might be the go as well. So, I'm just going to move back to here. So, Mike, I was just going to remind the guys about the hashtag IAmACreator video project. If you haven't seen my video about that, I'd love it if you'd go check that out. It's basically if you talk to camera and tell the make a 15-second video and you send it to me. That's the long and the short of it. So, and the 15 to 30-second video, and basically you just say, hi, you know, my channel name is Mike K. I am a small YouTuber. I'm a member of the hashtag IAmACreator community, and I support small YouTubers. That's all you need to say. Make a video saying that, and upload it, and then send me the link. Upload it as an unlisted video so that other people aren't seeing it. Then I download it, put all these videos together, and make this project interesting. Oztech's going to do a 30-minute video. Good on you. I'll be chopping bits and pieces out if you're going to do that, but you go for it, mate. Go for it. What else with that? Just don't want it falling off and hitting someone. Yeah, no, I understand that. But GoPros generally have a spot for attaching a lanyard. So if you just attach a lanyard first, or attach some fishing line through the lanyard hole tied to the leg, even if it falls off whatever you're going to mount it, it's still not going to go far. Mars subscribed to you, Mike. Well done. Thank you, Mars. Appreciate that. I'm sure he does too. That's great, you guys. Appreciate you supporting one another. Don't forget, using Twitter is something which is encouraged in hashtag IAmACreator. And I'd certainly encourage you to start using Twitter more, because it's like YouTube in that if you put hashtag IAmACreator in your comments on Twitter, people do a search for that in Twitter and they will find you and find your videos. It's another way for making your channel grow even further. So yeah, make sure you get onto that. Guys, I reckon I'm going to... Oh, Mike says, what? I lost 28 supporters yesterday in like 1 minute. I was so upset. Oh, that's not good, Mike. I suspect that is down to good old YouTube trying to rid people of Oztex going, good night. See you, Ian. Yeah, YouTube does tend to clear out channels that are not active. So if you've got old subscriptions, old subscribers that you've had for ages and they haven't uploaded in ages, or they haven't made comments and they're not active in YouTube at all, YouTube goes around regularly and closes those channels down, and then your subscriber base drops. So that is an absolute pain. So Mars says, Mark, did you know you can draw on the P4? Draw? Yes, I did know you can draw on the P4. Yep. So I gather you're being artistic, are you? Putting something on the P4 that's interesting, being creative, some kind of a design. Chopper's Rule says, I lost a few subs as well a while back. Yep, it happens to all of us. I lost 4 or 5 about 4 or 5 days ago, and I've now got them back plus a few more, so it's a matter of staying as active as you can, hence me doing live streams. Trying to put out a video every day by doing simply you know, what I normally do lots of editing and lots of different pieces of footage and putting them together. So time consuming, whereas doing a live stream still gets me connected with you guys without having to do any of that editing, because it's basically just up there as a video once it's done. Okay, Ian, you're finally going. Go to bed. I'm going to go soon too, actually, guys. So I need to get a bit of sleep before I start work again. I start at 8 o'clock in the morning, so not really enough time for me to go and fly a drone or even film any footage before work, because it's not getting light here till about 6:30, and then I leave for work about 7:30 for an 8 o'clock start. So yeah, oh well. Alright, so just before I go, I just wanted to go back over here to my live dashboard and see what or who or what we have at the moment. We've got 6 watching at present, so thank you to you 6 people who are stuck with me. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. I will leave it there. I really do appreciate you all being here. Have an awesome evening or day if you're overseas, and sleep well to those of you going to bed now. You guys take it easy, and stick with Aussie Mark. Appreciate your support, always do, and hopefully one day soon we'll have a panel on here using the OBS, not just me, so that we can see more handsome faces other than just mine, as if. Alright, so good night to you guys. Take care. I am about to sign off. Don't forget, hashtag IAmACreator. Make sure you use it. Your channel will definitely grow. Bye for now, guys. I am about to sign out of here as soon as I hit the stop streaming, and I've just hit it. Am I going to